Good morning, everyone. So as you can see by all the Schnauzers out here in the kitchen, it's breakfast time. And I've had a lot of questions if I figured out a way to get Mozzie's pills down them. And thanks to you guys, I have. I thought I'd share with you all the pills. Actually, there's one missing because you're supposed to protect it from the sunlight. Hold on. These are all the pills I have to dole out in the morning. Apoquel here for Max and Milo. Grant gets a pill for having his gallbladder out. I also sprinkle this on his food in the morning for his gut. Ever since he had pancreatitis, I've just been continuing to give that to him because he's always had a little bit of issues. So we sprinkle that on his food in the morning. Miggy had to go back to the vet this past Friday because his, if you remember, he broke a toenail on this foot here. Miggy, you pushed your foot back. This right foot on his outer toe, kind of like his pinky toe. Well, some sort of tissue was growing over it that they don't want growing over it. So we have to put this steroid ointment on it twice a day. They prescribed him an antibiotic to take twice a day and a pain pill twice a day. So it seems to be helping. We need that tissue to recede or go away. I'm not sure. She said a name for it. I can't remember. Or else we're going to have to cut everything back again and start all over. But it seems to be working so far. Poor Miggy. But he's been playing ball and stuff. So he's still being able to play ball and frisbee. So Miggy's got all that to take. This is Mozzie's regular regime of meds. He takes 5 in the morning. He also takes a Denamarin, which is a liver. It's just to help support his liver. He takes it in the morning. He takes it an hour before they eat. So he's already had that. And he will take that with cheese. Don't know what the issue is, but he takes 5 medications in the morning. One is for his liver. One is for Cushing's disease. One is for high blood pressure. One is for the protein in his urine. And then the other one is due to him having his gallbladder out. So 5 in the morning, and then he takes 3 at night. So Mozzie has the most pills. Huh, Mozzie? So what I've been doing, I did try peanut butter. The day I tried peanut butter, he did take the pills, but he threw up that day. And peanut butter, as we all know, is high in fat. So I said, no, I'm not doing that. And as I was putting the peanut butter on the pills, I was thinking and looking at the oil in the peanut butter, and I thought, this isn't going to be good. And it wasn't. He threw up that day. So we stopped that and are using canned dog food. I had 12 of these on hand for Grant. So this is what I've been using, and I've been making them their meatballs. That's what I call them. I always say, you guys ready for your meatballs? Here's Grant over here. He's pacing around waiting for his breakfast. So I just make little meatballs and stuff the pills in. Mozzie gets 2 meatballs because he's got so many pills. So yeah, this is a low-fat food. So it's been giving them no problems. And I don't know why I didn't think about this, guys, but thank you guys so much who suggested it. It's been working out great. And I just got it's one of these Ziploc, you know, those little containers, plastic containers you can get. It fits on there pretty good. It's not tight, but it fits on there good. Because I didn't have any lids for canned food, so just can't pick it up by the lid. But it fits over there good. So yeah. Let me get all the pills out and ready, and then I'll show you how I make their little meatballs. Okay, I got all the pills laid out here. I don't know if you can see them here on my counter. I'm going to put on some gloves because one of Mozzie's pills you're not supposed to handle without gloves on because it can soak into your skin. So first thing I'm going to do is sprinkle Grant's powder stuff on his food. Get that sprinkled on. Sprinkle it on top. I have been wetting the dog's food. I soak Grant's food in water Ever since his pancreatitis attack, I was soaking his food then to help get moisture in his system, to get him hydrated. And ever since then, I tried to feed him dry food, and he acts like he don't know how to eat it anymore. So I just soak his food, and I decided to soak everybody else's food. I don't put as much water in the other boys' dishes like I do Grant's, but they love it. We soaked in some warm water. I just think it helps to bring out the flavors in it. I don't know. They also eat it a little bit slower with it being soaked in a little bit of water. So, hey, I'm just going to I'll just stay with that, you know? So it's been working out great. So I just sprinkle it on top and it sticks to the his food. I don't have water in there. It's all soaked into the food. So anyways, so Grant has a different dish, so I always know this is Grant's. He doesn't need a soul feed bowl anymore. With me soaking the water, he eats it slow. Miggy's I have in a different colored bowl because he eats a food specifically for urinary issues because he had crystals in his bladder. So that way I know this is Miggy's bowl. And then the other 5 boys all eat the same food, so they're in this color bowl. These are slow feed bowls. I have them in my Amazon store, linked in the description box. Grant also eats a different food. He eats this food, but in the dry kibble. So yeah, so that's how I know whose food is whose food. And I know whose bowls are whose bowls because I pick up the bowls in a certain order and give the food to the dogs in a certain order. It's just good to stay consistent, to have a routine like that, so I'm not giving the wrong food or the wrong pills to anyone. So even before I had to give pills, I would hand them their food in a certain order. So it just makes it easier for me. So I'm going to get some food out, about that much. I'm going to make a little ball. And Mozzie's, since he has 5 pills, I put his 2 capsules, the ones he was giving me issue with, I put those in one meatball. Stick them in there, work it around it, and just stick it on top of his food. So this is Mozzie's bowl back here. Just stick it right in the middle there. And they always eat the meatballs first. So I know their pills are going down. So I get another little handful. Sorry, it's morning. I'm still tired. And I'm going to put the other 3 pills in another meatball. And then we're just going to go down to the rest of the pills. This one's Miggy's. His antibiotic and his pain pill. Like I said, Miggy's been doing good since he went to the vet Friday. He was playing ball even with his issue going on with his toe. Not like he is now. Now I can tell he's feeling tons better. That foot isn't hurting as bad because he wants to play nonstop. He's like his normal self. So I'm hoping that's a good sign that tissue or whatever was causing like I don't know if it was like a cyst. I'm not sure exactly, but it seems to be getting better. So he's doing a lot better. So I'm hoping he's got to go back the 21st, I believe, to get it rechecked, and hoping for good news. Hopefully they say it's all good and we don't have to do anything else with it. So there's Grant's. And then Max and Milo get a pill for allergies. There's Milo's. So as you can see, all the pills. Now, all the other boys besides Mozzie were taking their pills fine with cheese. But since Mozzie's doing great this way, I figured I'm just going to do all the boys this way. It's just easier just to do the same thing. Okay, this is Max. So as you can see with all the pills I got to give out, I needed to find a way to get especially Mozzie's down him. So then, of course, the 2 boys who do not take pills, which are Magnum and Marley, they also get a meatball because, you know, they need a meatball too. So then I do this at night too for the boys, Miggy and Mozzie, who need pills at night. And then everybody else gets a meatball too. So they get their morning meatballs and their evening meatballs. And those I don't give them with food because they take them about 8 o'clock at night and they've already eaten their dinner. So I just make them up and just hand feed them the meatballs. So, all right, let me take care of this canned food, give everybody their food, and we'll be right back. Okay, are you guys ready to get your food? Come here, Grant. Come here, Grant. There you go. All right. Max, you're messing up the rug. Okay. There you go. Max is a little wild when he gets his food. I know this camera angle probably isn't the greatest, but I couldn't figure out a way to set my phone to get everybody in the camera. Okay, let me pick it up. Okay, everybody has their breakfast. Everybody's happy. Everybody, from the looks of it, and of course I've got to stand here and make sure everybody eats those meatballs with their pill to make sure that when someone else is done, which is usually Max or Milo, and they try to steal other people's food, I've got to make sure, oh, hey, I can't zoom out. I got to make sure that they don't go over and there's a meatball in a bowl and they try to steal it and eat someone else's pills. So I've got to stand here and watch them. So, but it looks like, from what I can see here, Grant's having a problem over there. Let me help him up. This hip right here is bad on Grant. He gets eating his food and sometimes has to sit down to finish eating. So, gotta help him sometimes. So, yep, looks like everybody's meatball's gone. So, all right, I'm gonna flick the camera off, stand here and watch them, and we'll be back later. Okay, everyone's had their breakfast. Everyone's happy. We got the landmines picked up. Wanted to hop back on because I had quite a few questions on how the boys did with the fireworks for 4th of July. Which the fireworks were not just on 4th of July, because 4th of July was on a Tuesday. So that Friday before, all through the weekend, up through Tuesday, there were fireworks every night. And Milo, who is right there, Miggy, and Mozzie, who is right there, are terrified of fireworks and thunderstorms. So those three did not do well. I had to make sure to have them out even before dark, the popping would start. So I'd make sure to have them out at least by 8 o'clock, 8:30, because they would definitely start by 9. So made sure to have them outside to do what they had to do, and would have to wake up in the middle of the night because I knew that was too early for them to have their last potty break at night. So I was waking up about 2, 3 in the morning to let dogs out again for another potty break throughout the weekend and through to Tuesday. And I'm glad I did, because they had to go. Because usually their last potty break is around 10:30 at night. So I knew 2 to 2.5 hours earlier just wasn't going to work for them for their last potty break. So if they got too restless in the house, I would just put them in their crates till the popping stopped. All the loud booms and stuff. But mostly they just kind of, Miggy would pace a little. He tries to go upstairs. We put a gate so he couldn't get up there, because I don't like him upstairs, because there's cat boxes up there, litter boxes. So, or I would just bring him in my room with me, get him on the bed with me, and just shut the door and just kind of lay there with him to help calm him down. But they weren't too bad. But it did take till about this past weekend, about 4 days after 4th of July, for Miggy to even want to go out in the dark because he was scared the fireworks were going to start again. So he's doing much better. Miggy's the one that's really scared of fireworks. He really hates them and thunderstorms. So, but everybody's good now. Grant's doing good. I think the last time I talked to you, I was trying to get Miggy and Marley finished up getting groomed. I got everybody groomed. I got, the only person I still have left is Grant. I got his body groomed. But I still have his legs. Grant's up on the porch. He's pacing around because he wants to go in. I still have his legs and toenails to do. And I need to wash his beard and trim it up a little bit. Because if you remember the last time I groomed him, I cut his beard short. So his beard isn't in too bad a shape. I just need to wash it real good. And groom those legs and toenails, which is the worst part about grooming Grant. It's those legs and toenails. So he's almost done. So I'm either going to get that finished today or tomorrow. Not sure. For sure by tomorrow. So, and he'll be all done. So, but he's doing really good. Besides that one hip gives him problems every now and then. Especially when he's eating. That's the most time it gives him problems. But as you can see, he's walking around fine. Well, I guess you're not going to see he's walking around fine because he's going to stare at the door for a minute there. Grant! 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 Show him you're walking around fine. He's walking around fine. Just when he's eating sometimes and bending down, you know, trying to get his food and stuff, he gets so excited about eating. Sometimes that left back hip will give him some issue, but he's doing really, really good, you guys. Getting around so much better with just his one eye. I think the problem was when he was having to wear that visor. Sorry for the gnats flying around. They're terrible this morning. That visor he was having to wear and then only having the one eye, it was really difficult for him to be able to see and stuff. But I haven't had to have him out on a leash at night anymore. He's been doing great. So everyone's doing good. Hopefully Miggy's toenail will be healed up good and all that'll be good, and hopefully some calmness in my life maybe with these dogs. Maybe for a little while. We'll see. It's going to be a hot one today. I'm hoping maybe after I do some cleaning I can float around in my little pool here, relax and get some sunshine. We'll see. We'll see what the day brings. All right, guys. Hope you guys are all having a good start to your week, and we'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to say thank you, Emily, for Miggy and Milo's gift. Thank you, Deb and Sherry, for your gifts. They loved them. Miggy's been playing with his Frisbee. They sent him 2 Frisbees for his birthday, but they're loving their gifts. So thank you. Milo turned 5 on July 5th, and Miggy turned 10 on July 2nd. So thanks to all of you who sent them birthday gifts, and thanks for all the birthday wishes on social media. All right, guys, we'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.